Every day, we are living a paragraph in a novel written about life. A life in which we have the power to choose how we want to live it. Submerging into those small somethings and creating a narrative of one's own journey. We write our pages day after day, creating our own unique stories. I have this passion for helping others rewrite their way of living. Together we are creating spaces where your favorite memories can live in the novel of life. I'm Jessica Stockstill and welcome to Stockstill Studios.
Oh my.
Damn.
Hi guys, my name is Jessica Stockstill and most of you know me from years of documenting my life through a lens. So welcome to my new series where we are traveling all over the country and telling really unique design stories within people's homes. This is Stockstill Studios. Today we are in Boston, Massachusetts, redesigning an office space for one of my dearest, closest friends, Maggie Macdonald. She has been on this space for over 8 years, creating digital content and just being such an inspiration to so many women. We have just been the closest friends since the day we met. So I was so excited to step into her new home and redesign a space for her. She recently just relocated into the most beautiful renovated townhome. I couldn't wait to get my hands on this office. I was so excited to start this series, and this particular project is honestly how this whole series came to fruition. On one of our weekly phone calls, blabbing about everything under the sun, we were talking about her home, and it made me realize I have a lot of friends and family that lean on me when it comes to interiors and just designing spaces and always asking for my opinion. And I was like, it would be so fun for us to document the entire process of redoing her office because we had all of these fun plans to do so. And that is how I've ended up doing so many other spaces that I can't wait to share with you guys.
I love everything in the house. I can't wait for you to see it all. The only thing is my office, I just don't know where to start. Like the walls are a light green right now, which I feel like doesn't really go with my whole aesthetic in the living room. It could be so cute, but I have no idea what to do with the space.
So when we started talking about the vision for her office, we wanted to create something really cozy, but still very chic. And I kind of wanted to make it like a sexy women cave where she could feel really productive, get all her work done because obviously she works from home, and just feel super clear-minded and excited to go to work.
Okay, so this is with the doors open. When you walk in, it looks like this. It's kind of awkward because there's like this indent right here.
So how I love to start every project, and the first thing that I look at is the surroundings. I love to look outside the window and see what the view is. I love to look what room you're entering off of and what the vibe is in there, and just pull a lot of inspiration. She has this beautiful view of brownstones, which really were so warm and Boston feeling.
Warm and very Boston.
So warm and Boston feeling. The view outside of the office window is the most stunning brownstones. It just gives such a cool Boston vibe that I was like, we have to make it a deep, cozy feel because the rest of her space is so bright and airy and white that I wanted to bring in some depth and create kind of a space like I'm sitting in right now, which is just very cozy and a place you want to work in. The next thing on my list is picking a main character in the room, like picking the one piece that you want everyone's eyes to be drawn to when you step into this space. What is the piece that you want to design around and to be the conversation starter in the room? This office is so special because it doubles as a second guest bed. There's a built-in Murphy bed on the wall with this beautiful shelving all around it, and it disguises it so well. It looks just like a beautiful office cabinet that actually pulls down to a bed. So this is the main feature of this room. There's all these wall moldings and shelving, and I knew that the green walls had to go. They were just not what we were going for. When it comes to choosing paint or wallpaper, I'm always so torn because wallpaper can be such a beautiful statement, but then sometimes I feel like you can get lost in the wallpaper and everything else going on in the room just doesn't matter as much. So we decided with paint, it's more cost effective, it's more rental friendly, and it can also still be extremely transformative. When it comes to choosing a paint color, undertones and tones and shades are so important because a swatch is never going to look the same on the paper that it does like in this specific room you're painting it. We went for a really moody brown that has beautiful burgundy pink undertones to it, so it's very feminine. Lighting is also something that is so important and honestly one of my favorite features in a room. I'm huge on setting a mood and having multiple sources of lighting, dimmers, and making sure that all of my bulbs match. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves when people have different colored temperatures in their light bulbs. We were able to put a dimmer on her switch, and just bringing that lighting down just a bit is so soothing and relaxing versus having big bright overhead lighting on anytime you want to go into your office and use the space. Once we got to Boston to finalize all of the details, Maggie and I set out to find some decor items together that I knew would be a forever memory for her and a conversation starter in the future. It's always so fun having those pieces in your home that you always remember where you got it, what time of life it was. Okay, so we're looking for a piece of art, little accessories. Wah, wah.
The shelf.
Yeah, for a shelf.
So this is our first.
Or your desk.
I love those.
I love that. White is the color, you know.
I know.
Okay.
But also, you know,
I
what's
do
nice?
love these.
There's not a lot of white.
No, there's not a lot of white. Aren't those nice? Because they're gonna be right off of the office. I love when pieces can tell a story. I really do believe that every detail in a space should have a story or a purpose. That's what we went for when it came for all of her shelving decor, as well as everything in the office space for her to use daily. And it was so fun to style those little trinkets and pieces on those stunning built-in shelves, from her Revolve reward to her 100,000 YouTube plaque. Maggie was trying to be so nosy and sneak in and see what I was doing, and I wanted it to be a full reveal. I didn't even have this plan to do these big reveals for everyone, but with the way that it was coming together, I just knew the wow factor of seeing it all come together at the end would be so worth it. It was so funny because she, I swear, kept trying to peek in late the night before. I was in the office, restyling shelves, painting, doing all these different final touches, and I just kept feeling her presence, and I thought she was going to come look. She stayed away and was able to see it all beautifully lit the next day. We're about to do the final reveal. She hasn't seen anything in this room other than the paint color. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Perfect.
Isn't it good?
I love it.
I love how the shelves came together.
The shelves look amazing. Everything looks so good together. Wow. The painting is so good.
The painting.
I love the mirror. I love the shape, and it just really adds to the space, and you can see all of the shelves behind. They look so good. I love what you did in this one with the pens and everything. Did we buy these?
All your memorabilia. Yeah, we bought those.
My Milo. the YouTube flag. It looks so good. And it even like ties in with the other decor.
Getting to see her face and just her overall thoughts of how the space came together, she was truly so surprised, and I am so grateful to have been able to come into her space and do this for her. It's been months now since we finished the office, and I love FaceTiming her and seeing her using it and just enjoying it, answering her emails. And honestly, she's even had a couple of guests come and stay in that room since and have just loved it. It really was a project I will never forget and had so much fun doing. So next time on Stockstill Studios, we are headed to Michigan to curate the coziest living space for the cutest newlyweds. Don't miss out how we did a full transformation for just under $1,000. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining me on this brand new interior design journey. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to announce that we are now opening applications to have your home featured in this series. So check out the details, they're all in the caption. I can't wait to share this experience with you guys and transform your space.